Yeah, man.
This is for Racers Only TV. Welcome in to the Homestead Miami Speedway for Racers Only TV's coverage of the United Sim Racing Championship here at Homestead. Chris Scallop here in the booth. Hopefully having a great, safe Tuesday evening as we get ready to go racing here for 65 laps in the Jonathan Taylor Thomas Series at the Homestead Miami Speedway, the 1.5-mile oval. And we'll get out here, talk to the drivers here very shortly. Let's get something set up here real quickly. And we'll go down and talk with the drivers. Let you see the starting lineup as it loads up there on the screen. But first, again, here we go talk to drivers.
Yeah.
Drivers, welcome in to Homestead Miami Speedway for tonight's Thomas Young Builder 65. Thanks to Brett Pancari, who sponsored the race for this evening at the Homestead Miami Speedway. Going to do 65 laps. Cautions are on, of course. And as you know, as always, the 40% fuel going to play a role, obviously, in tonight's race. Obviously, take it easy out there. Race each other clean. Simple rules. Obviously, you don't have to worry about the backstretch rule because you got to enter on a backstretch throughout this race anyways. Leaders start on green except for restarts. Only you can start on green on the green flag run. After that, you can go at will on restarts. Obviously, lane choice is yours. And obviously black flags, like I said, unless it's something reasonably that we need to clear, we won't clear. But if it's something reasonable, obviously go ahead and feel free to clear it because obviously I'm in the booth. I won't be able to clear the black flags unless I see it or hear it myself. So with that said, look for an email in the near future, guys. I want to start working on organizing the numbers because I've seen a lot of times recently where drivers haven't gotten the numbers that they're supposed to have, and I know there's a lot of duplicates and that kind of thing out there. So with that said, we'll work on that here throughout the next couple weeks. Again, 65 laps. Wish you guys the best of luck. Congratulations, Marcus, on the pole. Good luck, and have fun. All right, let's take a look at the starting lineup. Marcus pulling over. Is he going to start in the back? Well, that makes things interesting. Marcus Richardson wins the pole. However, as I mentioned, he is going to start in the back. David Shuck going to start second. Derek Bordeaux going to start in the third position with Nicholas Caressel, who's been on fire the last couple nights. He'll start fourth. Donald Hewlett the third, making his first start of the season here in that B car. He's going to start in the fifth position. James Williams going to start sixth in the Cheetos truck car. Jordan Malish going to start seventh. Pancari going to start eighth, of course, sponsor of tonight's race. Bobby Cheney ninth. Maverick McDonough in the 10th position. Matthew Cisna 11th. Pops in 12th. We'll work our way to see the cars down the back straightaway here. David Fish, they're going to start in the 12th position. Actually, down the inside. It's kind of weird. 13th. Cameron Comas, 14th. Brian Ray, 15th. Gene Yates, he actually bailed out. He's having internet issues. But Douglas McFarland, Jonathan Thomas, Steve Dixon, and you see Marcus going to start from the back now. That's going to make things interesting. Pace car pulling off 65 laps here at Homestead. Derek Bordeaux moves up. He's now the pole sitter. We're going racing.
Rolling good.
Everybody giving each other some room, spreading out throughout the field here. And off of turn number 4, it's going to be Bordeaux. Shutt maybe leading lap 1, actually. Hey, you got drops, Gene. It's okay. Shake it off. Go fix the internet, bud. And they're still side by side. Look at Donald Hewlett, the third, pushing Caressel up the track. He's going to yank third away, maybe. Bobby Cheney back there in the 5th position with Wilms back there. I about called him Schwint. And the 19 of Brett Pancari. David Fish, Matthew Cisna there. Everybody giving each other plenty of room. And lap number 2 is complete. Should see probably at least 2 stops tonight, maybe 3. All about tire management here down the back straightaway. Everybody giving each other plenty of room. Definitely some great news there. Look at these two still side by side. It is David Shutt, Derek Bordeaux. Shutt leads another lap as we're 3 laps in here at Homestead. Caressel sliding up the track. Here comes Bobby Cheney, the truck champion, to the inside of 99. Cheney going to slide past Caressel. Here comes Donald Hewlett the third. David Fish coming up in there. Battle back here with Pancari and Wilms. This is for the 7th position. Pancari has it. Wilms wants it back. Shutt finally clearing for the lead. There you see Jordan Malish working his way up through the field. That 94 car, he is all the way up to the 10th position. Here comes Marcus, going to try 2 for 1. They're 3 wide. And he's going to clear Cisna there on the outside. So it's taken 5 laps for Marcus Richardson to go from 18th to 10th. Done it very patiently. Cars doing a great job racing each other hard and clean. David Fish to the outside, the Pelican car outside of Caressel. That is a battle for the 5th position. Fish going to get that away from Nick, so Nick falling back here through the field a little bit as David Shutt continues to lead. Good single file racing all the way throughout the field, multiple groups. Everybody being clean and green so far. Didn't get a chance to pick an in-race reporter. We'll pick one here if we get a caution, or if we go green flag throughout, then we'll just skip on through. But Fish continuing his move to the front, inside of Donald Hewlett for 4th. Got him. Look at Fish. He loves this track. Fish loves himself some Homestead. Hewlett gets the apron. That could get him loose. Such a wide track, though, to forgive in case there is a mistake made. Oh. Hewlett having some blinking issues. Where'd he go? Oh, he's back. Okay. Some blinking fluid issues on the 26. Pancari coming into the picture. Again tonight, the running of the Thomas Young Builders 65. Brett Pancari, actually the sponsor of tonight's race, and that Dodge Charger. Appreciate Pancari sponsoring. Brett, as you know, the only driver to drive the Dodge in this race in the field, so good to see him out here. Front 2 have pulled away. And this battle continues right here with this group of cars. Caressel past Hewlett. Hewlett kind of trapped down there on the bottom where he's losing that run. And the badass number 26, I think that is. And you see Marcus Richardson, Jaws music's playing. He's coming. And that's number 2, Camaro. Pancari. Oh, that's close. Pancari going to move up. Wilms back to the outside now of Hewlett. Here comes Marcus. Oh, slide job by Hewlett. Wilms has got to cross over. That killed him. Oh, baby. Getting close, getting close. Multiple groove racing here at Homestead. This is getting good. You see Bobby Cheney up to the 3rd position, David Fish in 4th, and in his battles for 5th. All these cars here. Marcus to the outside of Wilms. He'll take the 9th spot away. Actually, it's 8th, I should say. Now, pit stop's going to be coming up here in the next probably 6 or 7 laps. These cars got to be tightening up or something, you would think, with this long green flag run. Meanwhile, David Shundy's led all the laps so far in his race. Started on the outside pole. The pole sitter was Marcus Richardson. Actually chose to start in the back, and he's working his way up through the field. While Marcus makes the moves, let's look back here. Everybody single file back here. Maverick McDonough on the inside of Donald, or I should say that's Douglas McFarland. 87 and 3 battling it out. Steve Dixon back here in the Smirnoff rainbow colored car. And you see Marcus not able to get past Pancari, so these cars battling it out. You see Wilms gets past Hewlett. So Hewlett is falling all the way back to the 10th position now. Make that 9th is Jordan Malish, actually your 10th place car. These guys all about 5 seconds back or so from the leader. There are the 2 leaders going into turn 1. There's Cheney in 3rd. David Fish. Caressel up there trying to catch up. Marcus looking on Pancari here. Caressel way up the track. That's good. Oh, he gets loose. Hit that bump. Oh, Pancari's got to adjust. 3 wide down the back straightaway. But yeah, Pancari got loose. Caressel hit that bump. There's a bump over 2 that gets you way out of shape every time. And there's still 3 wide off 4. And Marcus takes advantage of that. So it's taken 15 laps. Marcus Richardson up to the top 5 from 18th. Looks like some damage on the 26 there. On the right side, maybe? Hops with some right side damage to the wall. There's Jonathan Thomas. And a new leader. Missed that. Bordeaux to the front. The 44 has gotten past the 24. And that is your 2nd lead change, technically, of the night. Should start seeing green flag pit stops here in the next 3 or 4 laps, I would think. Now, car's obviously going to try to stretch it about 22 laps or so. If they do that, then this could easily become a 2-stop race. Some great racing going on. Let's review last week. In case you didn't get a chance to watch it, David Shutt dominatingly 18 of 25 laps at Road America to score his first B-Car win in the Jonathan Taylor Thomas Series, and he's continuing that momentum tonight, running in 2nd. He's led the most laps so far this evening, though. Bobby Cheney on the margin. Here comes Marcus inside of Fish. The Blue Deuce sitting inside. Gonna snake away the 4th position. He's got it. Pancari, there's Wilms inside of Caressel. We have Bordeaux finishing second in our race. So the front 3, actually right now, 3 of the 4 were the top 3. Actually, let me correct myself. The top 4 right now were the top 4 last week. Shutt, Bordeaux, Richardson, and Cheney. And Douglas Beard finishing in the 5th position as Wilms completes the pass. Points-wise, the first drop was instituted last week. Bobby Cheney leads by Derek Bordeaux. Connor Anton sits 11 points back in 3rd. David Shutt fourth, and he is only 14 back. Nicholas Caressel, your top 5 with Wilms, Pancari, Yates, Richardson, and Malish, your top 10 in points. As Shutt has gotten back around Bordeaux for the lead. But again, only 4 races so far. The 5 have counted. The first drop has been instituted. And here comes our first pit stop. Marcus Richardson going to dive it off. The Blue Deuce going to bring it to pit road. 45 mile an hour, brings it in there hard. Hits his marks, and here he goes. Should be 4 tires and fuel. Remember, 40% fuel in these cars. That's what makes these guys have to pit. Marcus got that first pit stop being the pole sitter, and he's in. Right side tires going on to 2. Shutt and Bordeaux coming to pit road. Left side's on. 13-7, and he's gone. And here come the leaders. Let's see who else. James Wilms in. Donald Hewlett the 3rd in. Malish is in. Maverick McDonough in. Green flag pit stops. This is lap number 22. And Fish has got issues. I think he's okay. He went off track a little bit, but everybody else coming down pit road, all the green flag pit stops. Good stops for both of them. Bordeaux and Shutt on their way. Here's Hewlett. There's Wilms, Malish all on pit road. 4 tires for everybody. I didn't see... It looks like Fish is okay. He must just went off a little bit there. That's going to give the lead to Brian Ray in the 27. 4 tires fuel. There goes Pops. Fish in for pits. Bobby Cheney going to pull away. Pancari, Thomas pulling away. The 11's in with damage. Fish is sitting there on pit road. Don't know if he must have damage or speeding or something he's fixing there. There's your leader right there, Brian Ray. So Mark, oh, he gets in the back of him. And Brian going to come to pit road at lap number 24. So most of these cars going to be able to make it on 2 stops, it looks like. Jonathan Thomas coming back to pit road. Oh, Brian Ray locking it down. That should cycle it back to Derek Bordeaux as your leader. And there it is right there. There's your leader. When it's all said and done, it will be Shutt, Bordeaux, Cheney, Pancari, Richardson, your top 5. At lap number 25. Brian Ray still in the pits getting his tires changed. There he is leaving pit road now. Don't know if he had a speeding penalty or something. But it looks like pit stop's all done except for Jonathan Thomas, who's coming out now. There your leaders off turn 4. You see the lead not by much. We'll wait for it all to shuffle around here and we'll get your distance between the 2 leaders. It's less than a second, I would say. Bordeaux, and there's Bobby Cheney. He's not far back either, only about 2 seconds or so back from the lead. Pancari not that far back either, so he's in the picture here too. Good stop for him. Marcus Richardson's got some distance to catch up. He's about 5 seconds back. Caressel, a good 10 seconds back, I would say. James Williams, he's right there and going to be 7th. Some good racing with pit strategy all involved here. Leaders going past Thomas, put him a lap down. Now that everything's cycling around, let's go through the field here. See where everybody is running as of right now. As I mentioned, David Shutt, your leader. Derek Bordeaux running second right now with Bobby Cheney up to 3rd. Brett Pancari is up to 4th. There he is. And then back here, Marcus Richardson in 5th. Nicholas Caressel in 6th. James Williams 7th. Jordan Malish up to 8th. Dono Hewlett the 3rd and 9th. And in 10th is Brian Ray. 11th, David Fish, who had some pit stop issues. Matthew Cisna now 12th. Steve Dixon 13th. Maverick McDonough up to 14th. And he's the last car on the lead lap looking for 15th. That's Pops in 15th. And it's a battle for position right here, actually. Cameron Comas and Pops. Marcus trying to get through the lap cars here, but this is a battle, actually. Cameron clears Pops, kind of. There he goes. And they're both going to get out of the way of Marcus here. So Pop's going to try to cross back over on Cameron for position. So I mentioned that's 16th. 17th, McFarland. There he is. And then 18th is Thomas, I believe. Yep, there it is. And the battle for 3rd is on. Pancari has caught Cheney. Here comes the 19. The Dodge Charger on the inside. Pancari actually working out a deal with myself. He's going to come up in the booth and join us for a few truck races this year and a few Sim Racing Authority races. I'm going to bring up here in the broadcast booth and test his talents out. He said he wanted to come up here and join me, and we'll be able to bring a driver up here and do some insight. Definitely should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to that coming up here in the next couple weeks. And you see McDonough going to go a lap down here to David Shutt. Let's see. The Shore Lodge Chevrolet going to go a lap down. Here comes the Mustang of Shutt, going to work his way through. Oh, Bordeaux gets up into him. Oh, and there they go. And there goes McDonough in the wall.
Out, caution's out.
Caution is out. Let's see what happens here. Wow. So I don't know. That's just a tough call. Bordeaux coming up the track after the contact there. He gets in the back end of the 3, sends him into the wall. Thomas doing a good job to avoid the 3, everybody getting around him, but that's going to bunch his field back together again. And it's going to lead to pit stops. Here come the leaders. Going to come to pit road. Most of them. Shutt's going to stay out. Bordeaux going to pit. Cheney going to pit. Pancari, all the leaders down pit road. Shutt is hung out. Right side tires going on everybody. Looks like 4 tires for all. Bordeaux wins the race off pit road, followed by Cheney. Looks like maybe Fish, Pancari, and Richardson. So Richardson not a good stop. And now Shutt's coming to pit road. He realizes he messed up. And that's going to kill him on the track position front. Tough break for him. Let's go down here and talk with the 12 of James Williams. He's been named our in-race reporter. So if you guys have a question you want me to ask Williams, go ahead and put it in chat right now.
Wait.
James Williams, Chris Gallady, FRO TV booth. Got a copy.
And forward.
Well, James, I had to think about this one throughout the last couple of minutes. We decided that the Cheetos number 12 going to be the in-race reporter for this race, and since we got a caution, got a chance to come down and talk to you. Talk about your race so far, running up there towards the top 5 most of the night.
I don't think I ever made it to the 5. I think I'm running back in 7 and 8. But so far, so good. I got hung up with some faster cars coming through, which slowed me up. Otherwise, I probably could have been up there with them where Brett was. I was keeping pace with Brett, and Nicholas. But anyway, it's been good. It's been good. Some good racing. I don't know what happened in that wreck, but so far, so good. Loving it, loving it.
Well, I was trying to give you a little more credit that I guess you deserved, but 10-4 on that. Talk about what you expect here the last 30 laps. Obviously, another pit stop looks like to get to the finish.
Well, looks like Brian Ray's got the fuel management figured out. I know I'm going to have to make one more.
All right, well, we'll have to keep an eye on the 27. Good luck in the race. Looks like you're 1 to go. Pop's going to take the wave around and get back on the lead lap, I believe, here. And everybody going to double up. Let's take a look at our upcoming schedule for the B-Car Series. Got some great races on the way here throughout the regular season. Next week, next Tuesday, we're at the Richmond International Raceway for 75 laps under the lights. We'll have that for you next Tuesday night. And Talladega Super Speedway the following week on the 16th. That should be a fun one. Charlotte on the 23rd. And then, obviously, the rest of your season schedule there. So, appreciate you guys watching us here at For Races Only TV. Going to have some more racing coming up tomorrow. I'll be in the No Bull Truck at Iowa Speedway. Of course, you can watch me in the 8 or 80, number 8, tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. I'll have practice. And, of course, the race at 9, I'll be racing in that. And after that, you won't see us again on the air until the weekend because Thursday night I have an obligation that will keep me from broadcasting the truck race live. We will broadcast the truck race this weekend, though, that we normally do. So definitely want to keep you alert there. We'll keep you up to date on Facebook when that race will be broadcasted, but it will not be live Thursday night, unfortunately. Pace car going to pull off. Back to racing here. 29 laps to go. And Bordeaux takes off for green. And Pops off the track. Pops has gone around on the front straightaway here. Got some heavy front damage here. Didn't see what happened. Oh, spun the tires. Oh. That's not a good way to finish. Pancari up to third as Cheney is moved to second. Here comes Richardson outside of Fish. Move him to fourth. David Shutt starting his march to the front again. David going to drive hard. He's up to seventh. See Maverick McDonough going to pit road in the 3. Bordeaux, Cheney, Pancari, Richardson in your top 4. 27 laps to go. Again, it's going to come down to fuel strategy. Who can pull it off? Fish underneath Wilms. Here comes Shutt. Going to take that spot away. Meanwhile, Pancari underneath Cheney. This is for second. Here comes Marcus with him. Oh, I don't know if he's clear. Marcus going to get up to second. Here comes Cheney back underneath Pancari for third. And Cheney going to clear back by Pancari. Here he comes to crossover. Here comes Wilms and Shutt into the picture now. Wow, Pancari almost sliding up into Cheney. Meanwhile, the chase is on. Marcus going after Bordeaux. Pancari falls back. Wilms by him. Shutt by him. Here comes Shutt now. Race is really picking up. Wilms right up on that back end of Cheney. He's going to push him down the straightaway, literally. Marcus coming up on Bordeaux. They're starting to catch up there. Meanwhile, the battle for fourth. Shutt underneath Wilms. Oh, man, this is leaning on each other. Oh, Shutt slide jobs on Pancari as Maverick McDonough takes his car behind the wall. Oh. Wilms has to get out of it. Cheney and Shutt and Pancari get by. Meanwhile, the battle for the lead now is shaping up. Don't want to miss that, but also this battle here picking up. As Marcus has gotten by Bordeaux, new leader. Marcus Richardson. That might not be what the field wants to see as we take a look at your race analysis, by the way. 6 lead changes, 1 caution so far for 3 laps in this race. And what has been a very, very entertaining race, as a matter of fact. Shutt gets by Cheney, move him up to third. Can he catch Marcus? And this is going to come down to pit stops again, too. And here we go with pit stops. Bobby Cheney going to be the first one to come. Early, short pit stop. Willis B for tires and fuel. Let's see what Cheney does. Gets into his pit stop good. Right side tires going on. There he goes. 2 tires for the 99. Let the strategy begin. Marcus starting to pull away from Bordeaux. Wilms up to 3rd now. Pancari 4th. Carresso 5th. And here comes Cheney out of pit road. Marcus going to come to pit road from the lead. Right side tires. Let's see what Marcus does here. Does he go 4? Does he go 2? He's going 2 tires. Bordeaux's on pit road. Pancari on pit road. Pit stop's happening. 14 laps to go. People short pitting. Now the guy we need to watch, according to Wilms, is Brian Ray. Could he be the one that goes for fuel mileage? Wilms up to the lead now. Carresso to 2nd. Ray is up to 3rd. Well, that's a tough situation, Maverick. It's an interesting deal. 2 tires for the both of them. Malish on pit road. Let's see what he does. Right side tires on. He's going 2 tires. Cameron Comas going for 4. And there you see Marcus is beating Bordeaux out, and Carresso is your 2nd place car. Wilms going to pit road. Let's see what Wilms done. Everybody else has done 2 tires. Does Wilms go for 2 or 4? He's going fuel only. Well, I saw the wreck. The only thing I'll say to you, and I'll check and see what intention there was there, if any, if it was just an accident of Bordeaux coming up into you. But the only thing I'll say in that situation, I would have backed off and let both of them go. And not just one and not the other type of thing. Look at this. Bordeaux has caught Marcus. The battle for the lead's on with 10 to go. Well, it's going to be for the lead. Carresso's actually the leader right now, and that could actually end up being for 2nd. Now, is Carresso trying the fuel strategy maybe here? Could he be the guy trying it? Steve Dixon on pit road. Pops on pit road. There goes Jonathan off pit road now. Going to be coming up to 8 laps to go. Is it Carresso and Brian Ray and maybe Cisna, Hewlett, Dixon, the top 5? So the jumbled up top 5. Let's look where everybody is here. There is Brian Ray. He is in 2nd right now, coming off turn 4. Matthew Cisna is 3rd in the 11. There he is. There's Hewlett underneath him. This is for 3rd right here. The fuel strategy game has begun. I think David Fish is taking his car behind the wall. And Caressel's in on the pits. He's not going to make it. That puts the lead in Brian Ray's hands. Brian Ray has never won, I believe, a United Sim Racing Championship race. You see 4 tires for Caressel. Just checking Brian's stats here. No, he has not won. So this would be his first career win if he could pull this off. If he can make it on fuel, 6 to go. Donald Hewlett the third is in. Matthew Cisna is in, so it's down to 1 car. And it's this guy right here. Can he do it? That's going to move Marcus Richardson to second. Now let's look at the distance here. Back to Marcus. It is way back here. As a matter of fact, there is Marcus coming out of turn 4 now. Brian Ray is over. Oh, he's not going to make it. To pit road he comes. Uh-oh. And he overshoots it. Went too deep down into 3. And that is going to hand Marcus Richardson the lead. Let's look at his lead over Bordeaux with 4 laps to go. Marcus already with 2 wins on the season. He won at Daytona and he's won at Texas, looking for win number 3 and his 5th start of the season. And he has 3 laps to go. Bordeaux there in second. Let's see where Brian Ray ended up coming out at. Right now it's got him all the way down to the 8th position, it looks like right now. And there he is, actually about to go a lap down. Coming to the stripe, 2 laps to go here from Homestead Miami Speedway. The Thomas Young Builders 65. Thanks again to Brett Pancari sponsored tonight's race. Again, he's been one of the guys who sponsored many races so far this season already. We appreciate him helping us out tonight at United Sim Racing Championship in the Jonathan Taylor Thomas Series. And we'll see if Bordeaux's got anything for Marcus. White flag is out. Final lap from Homestead. Bobby Chaney in third, 7 seconds back. Pancari's right there. So we actually have a battle on our hands for third. There it is right there, as a matter of fact. They're going to go 3 wide under Pops. That's actually David Shutt for third. Shutt has gotten by Pancari, and now he's gotten by Chaney. Wow, that battle is going to come to the stripe. We'll check on that in a second. Meanwhile, off of turn number 4, his 3rd win of the Jonathan Taylor Thomas Series. It's Marcus Richardson at Homestead. And the battle for third. Here they come to the stripe. David Shutt gets it barely. Chaney 4th. Pancari, Wilms. And Jordan Malish going to come home with a 7th, it looks like. Donald Hewlett going to hold off Comas for 8th. Nice job there. And Caressel going to come home 10th. Looks like I'm about to jump over to the SRA channel to talk to Marcus, I think, here. Let me see if he's in here with us. I don't see him. We'll make this work. Hang on a second, boys.
Connected.
Move down to this broadcast booth.
Channel switched. User was moved to your channel.
Marcus Richardson, Chris Scall in the booth. Get a copy.
Yeah.
Well, Marcus, win number 3 of the season wasn't easy, and I see you went to the back and started back there and just slowly and patiently worked your way to the front, got yourself another win.
Yeah, my father decided he wanted to drop some pointless information on me right before the race, so I had to pull over because I didn't know if I'd be back in time before the green, but luckily I came back in time and just really took my time getting through there. I knew guys were battling other people, and I just figured I'd take my time getting around them, and luckily I got the caution when it came out. And I don't think I would have got him unless I really gambled on some strategy that I didn't want to do to make up 5 seconds there, and luckily the caution came out and got the restart there at the end.
How was the car on 2 tires? Obviously, saw there at the end of the pit stop. Bordeaux made a run at you, but you were able to pull away there at the end.
It was really tight. I mean, it turned a little better initially, but it was still really tight. The whole setup was like a dump truck, to be honest. But, I mean, I like tight setups, but not really this tight.
Nice. So congratulations. Your 3rd win of the season. Send your shout out whoever you'd like to.
I like to think the fish for this paint just painted me another Miller car, and even though I messed up the numbers are too dark. I got to change that. So thanks WK&D Designs, USRC for putting on a great show, and Sim Racing Authority. It was a lot of fun.
Congratulations, Mr. Richardson.
User was moved out of your channel. User was moved to your channel.
Derek Bordeaux, got a copy?
Yeah, 10-4.
Well, Derek, a 2nd place finish for you. Obviously, want to go back to the incident there on the front straightaway. Just want to hear from your side what happened.
I did a mistake. I got maybe a little bit mad. I wanted to say that I'm unhappy and maybe got a little bit too close to him.
Yeah, it's a tough deal there. Brought out the caution and changed the pit strategy a little bit there. But talk about the race, and you and Shutt put on a good show there. You almost got up to Marcus there at the end, and talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, the start of the race, I was just trying to get the first couple laps. I was trying to get by Shutt, and I saw it wasn't gonna work. The low line is not really the place you want to be. You want to be towards the middle and high side. So I let off on that plan. I was just trying to cruise behind him, and then once the caution came out, I pitted, and I don't know what Shutt was doing. He wasn't paying attention, but he didn't pit, so that was just like me and Marcus. I knew he was faster than me, so when he pulled beside me, I was just trying to follow him, and my wheel kind of fucked when going into 3, so I hit the wall, and I just ran the same lap times, or about slower a little bit than Marcus towards the end. I didn't have enough for him. He was really quick, so pretty good race overall.
Well, nice job on a 2nd place finish. Send a shout out whoever you'd like to.
Yeah, I'd like to shout out to you. Marcus was pretty fast, Shutt too, and Fish for the paint scheme, and SRA.
All right, nice job on your 2nd.
Yeah, thank you.
User was moved out of your channel.
Well, I gotta figure out which David Shutt is. David Shutt here. That'd be good. Let's go to joystick.
User was moved to your channel.
Let's see if I got the right one. David Shutt, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, I got the right one. Now, David, I know Heartbreak City on your end, unfortunately, want to talk about the miscommunication with you in the pits with the crew chief there that put you back?
Yeah, I really wasn't thinking fast enough. We just had caught up to the pace car, and I was thinking we were gonna have to go around a lap, so I didn't go in. And you have to enter the pits really early for the access road, so it was too late. But I made my way back up there, and then we had the green flag stops, and I took 4 tires, which was the wrong decision. Almost. I just saved it. But overall, it was a fun race. Marcus was, I'm sure, faster than me.
Well, was still able to put on a good run. You put on a good show at the end there. Well, you put on a good show altogether with Bordeaux there early in the race, and in the later part here with Bobby and Wilms and Pancari there going for third. That was pretty nice.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a really easy setup, so there was a lot of room for racing, and you could really work that outside line if you really pinched the guy on the inside. So, yeah, it was a lot of fun racing with Bobby and Derek and Marcus.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go ahead and send a shout out whoever you'd like to.
Send a shout out to you for broadcasting, Sim Racing Authority, and Bobby Cheney for that awesome finish.
Yeah, it was a good one in the end, so nice job.
Thanks, Chris.
All right, going to take your finishing order. Marcus Richardson, your winner. Derek Bordeaux, second. David Shutt in third. And look at the time right there. He beat Cheney by .001. That is 1/1000th of a second. He outruns Cheney by for third. Pancari finishing fifth. Wilms sixth. Malish seventh. Hewlett in third and eighth. Comas in ninth. And Caressel, your top 10. Dixon 11th. Ray 12th. Cessna 13th. McFarland, Thomas, Pops, Fish, McDonough, and Gene Yates, unfortunately not able to start the race this evening, but congratulations to, of course, Marcus Richardson picking up win number 3 here of the season. So I want to send a shout out to all the drivers who came in tonight, all the viewers watching us this evening at Racers Only TV. Appreciate you guys doing so. Next broadcast tomorrow night, I'll be on at 8 o'clock running practice for the Iowa Trucks in the Noble Motorsport race. You can come join me for that. Jeremy on, do whatever you want to do. Boo me, I don't care. Just come watch. But with that said, enjoy your rest of your Tuesday evening. Thanks for watching us here at Racers Only TV, and have a safe and happy Tuesday evening.
This is for Racers Only TV.